The idea of this is organizing as entertainment. So my greatest hope is that you guys will, discover, I want us to act like a pipeline for great informers and great commentary. But also, if you watch all that stuff and you get a full understanding of what's going on and you want to know what you can do about it, that's when you come to your old pal Jake. Or there's somebody else doing this as well. I just found her while I was looking up Terry Canfield, actually. I came across, it jiggled the algorithm enough for this recommendation to come up. And you know what? She's doing my shtick. Her name is Fully Melanated. It's Fully Melanated. And she's essentially got the same thing going on. She only has, however, 4,600 some subscribers. Jake, don't you only have... Shut up. So I would recommend giving her a subscribe if you want to know more about what you can do. Here she is talking about rental assistance that is available to folks in Connecticut as an example of rental assistance programs that are available to people nationwide. Check it out.
So the other day, Connecticut has started a funding opportunity to help people with rent, okay? People who are dealing with financial struggles in order to pay their rent. So like always, the links to everything that I'll be discussing is always going to be down in the description box.
Did she read my diary? You know I'm going to like this gal. Link indeed in the descriptions. And I have copied those links and checked them out myself. And no notes for Fully Melanated so far, except keep it up, my friend.
Below for you guys to go and read along. So as you see right here, it says the Connecticut Rent Program helps those struggling financially, okay? And here is how it works. Which right here, it says it aims to help people who struggle financially during the pandemic stay in their homes, because although COVID was a few years ago, and although so many people have been funded in different opportunities, there's still so many people who, are dealing with housing situations. Now that the federal has ran out of so much money, because it starts there, right? It starts with the federal. They're giving out all these different funding opportunities. Now they ran out of money, and now they are like,
hey, the states, we gave you guys all this money, so now it's time for you to give it back to the individuals.
Okay, so right now the states have so much money. They're like overly saturated, and not just Connecticut, all these states really. You just gotta dig through and find these funding opportunities, because they're always available. They're always here. We just do not know about them.
Not a note, just rephrasing what she said, because it is super important. The states have a bunch of COVID money still. There is an expiration date on a lot of that money. A lot of states, in order to prevent people from accessing that money, because a lot of the legislature there doesn't want it to work, because that would be the federal government showing you how it can help you. That would give people a taste for actually being treated like decent human beings. A lot of them make it difficult or hide the fact that they have these programs. A lot of, go into Democrat criticism, a lot of Democrats have failed in some cases to, I'm doing too many qualifiers, just say it as it is. A lot of Democrats have failed to make it easy to access these. They've allowed too many steps necessary. But that doesn't mean the money isn't there. And the money will absolutely be worth your time. If you're wondering if you're going to be able to pay the rent, she's talking about Connecticut here, but there are also links to national databases of rental assistance. Use it. Tell your friends about it. Post it on Facebook. Just say, hey, if you're having trouble paying the rent, check this out. You might be eligible. Definitely take advantage. Let's let her keep going. The gal, Fully Melanated, is on a roll.
So it says, though the initial program stopped taking new applications back in February 2022, in January they launched the Unit CT Fund. Okay. And again, it says to prevent evictions that has already been in progress. So that is the thing about this one, okay? So if you're in Connecticut and you're dealing with any type of rental issue, basically if you already got that little red slip notice in the mail already about being evicted, then that's where you will be able to benefit a lot from this eviction prevent program. Okay, and they're going to be offering up to $5,000 per household to pay rent owed to landlords. The program is for tenants who already have evictions filed against them. Right here it says, if staying in the same apartment doesn't work out for you, they will be also giving up to $3,000 of the money that can be used to help with security deposit in the first month's rent in a new place. So not only can you have the opportunity to use this fund to pay up your rent, but if you're looking to just go ahead and move out of that place and move it to something else, then they will be actually giving up to $3,000 for you to use for that as well, which
Damn it, that's good use of B-roll.
is super, super dope. They're really taking the initiative to use the money that the feds has already given them, right? Because it's their job to help the community, help the economy, help their state, help the local people, right? So they're using this money to give back to those of you guys in need. Like I said, if you don't have the money, or if you want to just go ahead and move out and just forget that spot that you're in, they'll go ahead and take care of all that stuff for you, and even pay up to the first month's rent of the new place. And
Let me pause there for a second and tell you about my days working for the devil. Not even those sales days. Look, just assume I've done every other job at some point. Gig economy. Once upon a time, I was a HUD contractor, and my job was to go into homes where the mortgage had lapsed and clean them out. And one of the most depressing jobs I ever did was a couple days after Halloween, and I was cleaning out a kid's room. And there were still Halloween decorations up. And I knew if I was there, it was at least a week after the family was gone. And this kid, who was clearly a fan of Halloween, had to leave their home during a holiday they loved. That broke my heart. If you find yourself, particularly in this new week where we find a couple of banks might be collapsing, certainly SVB did. We might have others, although it seems unlikely. But if you find yourself with a mortgage that is suddenly going to swallow up your finances, if you find yourself in a rental situation where eviction seems imminent, use these links, see if there is federal funds available to you. I do not want that kid's sorrow repeated with anybody else. I didn't feel good profiting off that kid's sorrow. I still did it. So don't think your old pal Jake's an angel. I still took the job, still did the job, and I cashed the check. But if we can avoid that happening, that is better. Use the links in the description to prevent it from happening to anybody else. Share the links in the description on your social media, because odds are there is at least one person in your community who is suffering like this and just being quiet about it because it's embarrassing. Consider it.
right here it says that you can just simply apply by calling. Okay, so the applications aren't going to be available online. You do have to call and you talk, but this is a great opportunity for you to see what other funding opportunities there are for you being in Connecticut. Like, what if there's more and you just don't know about it, but you came across this one because I'm giving it to you. You now have a chance to talk to these people and build the connections with the people in your community to see what other opportunities they have for you guys. But this is happening all over right now, and so you have the chance to take up this opportunity as well. And all you have to do is go to this website right here, the NCSHA program. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it. It's .org. I'm sorry, it's gonna be .org. This is the emergency housing assistance or rental assistance. And again, like the other ones, I think I actually talked about this one in a previous video. But as you see, same thing. You pick your state, right? You go by state, and then they're going to connect you with people or consultants in the area that can help you find funding opportunities for rental assistance to help you in terms of paying off rent, right? As well, also a good website you can go on, I have it coming across your screen, is findhelp.org to find assistance in any or many for that matter, many different funding opportunities that you may need. Okay, so you might be facing something within your business, personal life, your car, your house, all that good stuff. And findhelp.org always have plenty.
So I just want to stress what she's saying right now is not just rental. It is, as I mentioned, people having trouble with their mortgage, businesses having trouble. Yes, rental assistance. It is people that might need maintenance on their home that is costing them money, such as, what was one of the things I saw in there? Such as like insulation in the attic. If you are pouring out money because you're having to reheat your home and then it all bleeds out through the roof and then you have to reheat it again, there are grants in there to get it done. It is hidden from you behind a wall of boring-ass text. All done with the understanding that most of us aren't going to waste time looking for it because we don't know it's there. Folks, it's there. This gal did a fantastic job presenting this. This is, telling you true, this is the only video I've seen from her. But it's a hell of an introduction, and expect to see more of Fully Melanated on the channel.
Funding opportunities and assistance programs that you guys can apply to as well. So there's many opportunities that the government has for us, but we just don't take advantage of them because we don't know about them.
She's even got the obligatory pen handy. Oh, kindred spirit right here. Pretty straightforward what you can do. Go on those websites, see if there's money there for you. Just put this phrase in your head. Let me wet my beak. I assure you, wealthy people don't hesitate to take money when it's on the table there for them. They don't care if it's a government grant. They don't care if it's out of your pocket. They're going to wet their beak. Wet your own beak. Let other people know about these links. Spread the word, and consider giving a subscription to Fully Melanated. From what I have seen of her other videos, it's all in the same vein. I am excited that there are more folks out there with this as a focus, actually showing people how they can get change done. Can't recommend her channel enough. I wish her all the best, and you can expect to see more of her here on WYCD Wicked.